Hi, I'm Marco. Welcome to these Turboden Talks. At the end of 2019, Europe launched a very ambitious plan called the European Green Deal. How ambitious is this plan and what advantages will it bring? The EU Green Deal is a new growth strategy that aims to transform the EU into a fair and prosperous society with a modern, resource-efficient and competitive growth where there are no net emissions of greenhouse gases to 2050 and where economic growth is decoupled from resource use. The EU Green Deal is a combination of different topics. In these Turboden Talks, I'm glad to share my point of view about the Smart Sector Integration Strategy, one of the pillars of the European Green Deal framework. How smart sector integration helps the decarbonization of heating and cooling sectors, and how the heating and cooling sector can help other sectors to decarbonize. Energy system integrations means linking the various energy carriers or form of energy, electricity, gas, heat, cold, with each other, as well as the end-user sectors like buildings, mobility, industry, agriculture, allowing to optimize the energy system as a whole, instead of each sector independently. This is done thanks to a number of technologies, processes, and business models. Combining renewable energy systems and the excess heat from industrial processes is a prerequisite for cost-efficient decarbonization and for ensuring the stability and the flexibility of the energy system. Smart sector integration also means a better use of wasted resources from conventional sources, like for example steel, cement, glass or others, and unconventional ones, such as data center for example, and combining it into district heating and the energy system overall. The utilization of waste heat is not a new idea. In fact, it's easy to find solutions and examples all over Europe and all over the world, but we are far away from the real potential exploitation. Waste heat recovery is a quite mature technology with low market take-up due to no technological barriers despite the huge opportunity. With a 2.5 gigawatt theoretical potential to be installed, 20 terawatt-hour of electrical energy to be produced, and up to 7.5 million of carbon dioxide avoided emissions, waste heat recovery from energy-intensive industrial processes for power and heat production could allow Europe to exploit technology leadership and environmental benefits. On the market already exist suitable technological solutions that reducing energy cost and maximize industrial competitiveness, as well as boost environmental sustainability, saving CO2 emissions. This is compliant to the EU Green Deal framework targets, underlying the European leadership in technological innovation, developing European supply chain and creating new jobs opportunity. China, with more than 1,000 existing waste heat recovery installations with traditional steam turbines, and its industrial policy, hold the waste heat recovery leadership for large-size applications worldwide. The Chinese success combines a mandatory regulatory framework to realize waste heat recovery in new cement plants, joint agreement for innovation, financial tax credit and credit tools. On the contrary, the Oversea Turbine is the preferred technology for the European untapped market potential, due to the average lower size of these plants, as reported by the IFC World Bank in a report. The first demo plant recovering waste heat from a steel industry with an ORC-based solution is in operation since 2013 in Germany for Feralpi Group. Moreover, the worldwide first plant recovering up to 10 megawatt thermal of wasted heat from a steel industry to feed a municipal district heating and producing more or less 3 megawatt electrical power is in operation since 2016 in Brescia, Italy. Currently, this waste heat recovery system installed provides heat to 2,000 families and it produces clean electricity for the needs of 700 families. The CO2 saved for this kind of installation is around 10,000 tons per year. Waste heat recovery benefits from the cooling of steel-making industrial processes can be improved further by the exploitation of low-temperature excess heat sources by adding an industrial heat pump. Industrial heat pump, also called large heat pumps, is a quite mature technology, but there are only few producers, mainly not EU-based. The market take-up still remains low in Europe despite the huge potential, and this is due to a barrier not technological. So, despite its technological maturity and potential benefits, waste heat recovery is far from reaching its full potential due to a multitude of barriers. An underestimated and fragmented political context and high investment cost for the equipment are some of these obstacles. The spread of waste heat recovery in the energy market is a challenge concerning sustainable, regulatory, financial and cultural approaches for the next few years. This is possible only promoting a common EU policy framework targeting waste heat recovery and, for example, making waste heat to power eligible to the ETS scheme, emission trading scheme, in order to allow the CO2 savings capitalization. Moreover, a specific electrical price for a heat pump application, for example avoiding the surcharge regulation, is strongly recommended to exploit the relevant potential. Waste heat recovery, the necessary source for smart sector integration strategy. Thank you for your attention and see you on the next talk.